Hey everyone, back with more Zenless. Gonna be checking out versions 2.6 Phaeton story today. Encore for an old program. So, before I get into it, let me finish with my deals. I have only spent 100. Okay.
I'm here.
So,
Take a deep push. I always find the anticipation of push. The weather's nice today. I wonder where my next memory will begin. Don't you underestimate me? All done. Drifting clouds. Leave it to me. I see edge. With this sword, I'll banish all evil. With the heavens. Scatter the peak. Stand down. Are you okay? Shit! Cold River Snow! Yes! Just in time! Shit! Press the advantage! I call this move Bunny Splash Combo! I'll be fine! Frozen spirits! Countless swords in harmony! I'll show you my real value this time.
done the bosses. I have not. Okay, Yoshi and Troll. Let me go. My ramen. Where is Street?
Ingredients are the freshest in the morning. Come, have a bowl of noodles. Thank you for your patronage.
towards the sky. Leave it to me. Stand down. Here I frost. What the heavens? Frost weapons. Frost rains. I rise to the night sky. I'll tune your melody. Summit, breaking all illusions! I call this move Funny Flash Combo! Together, we'll compose a miracle! Evil retreat. Yo-yo's here! Cut through darkness. Stand down. Target spotted. Just in time. The line is drawn. Radiant cloud. Frost weapon. Drawn. Radiant cloud. Evil retreats. Press the advantage. Leave it to me. What's this? Cold River Snow. I see edge. Radiant cloud. Cut through darkness. Shining edge. I call this move Funny Flash Combo! I'll be fine! Frozen spirits, countless swords in harmony! never retreats. The line is drawn. Press the advantage. Let's keep this advantage. Leave it to me. Frost reigns. I rise to the night sky. Split the heavens. Radiant fire. Cut through darkness. Stand down. Let this sword array send you away. I'll be fine.
Ding. Wait, that's not correct. We really need to work on Isha's trustedness as well. So
I'll be fine. What's this? I see edge. Frost scorpions.
damn, Astra.
I'm here. Need a hand?
Hey, let's do this. this as well. Alright, this first. Why is he run instructions? Was you were considering your little bank use, wasn't it? What an impressive little one. There's some questions about use that I'd like to ask you. Go ahead, I'm not sure my answers will satisfy you. I know that little one has some secrets, don't worry. I know what to ask and what not to ask. Let's start with the child's nerve mapping logic. Meet Grace by chance and have a detailed discussion about bank and passing the time. Grace seems to have a genuine interest in use. So it turns out there is a way to deal with that. Very clever. Thanks, talking to you has provided me with important inspiration. I'll go back and test it. You know, this is just Grace's. Oh. Oh, so we were bursting. Oh, next scene I've run into extras. Let me introduce you to Mr. Ben and Mr. Mishka from Bellabog Industries. Huh, Ben? You guys changing careers now? You were born for civil engineering, booming industry, bright future. Why would we change? Miss Bell, long time no see. So yet the protagonist Mr. Blake was talking about. We were just working when this gentleman suddenly approached us asking us to cameo in his movie. In return, Bellabog Heavy Industries would get a mention in the credits. It was a chance for free publicity for the company, so we took it. We waited at the construction site for Mr. Blake to be the active link to protagonist. Director, what's the scene? How do you want us to play this? Let me give you a quick rundown of the plot. We've already filmed the scene where Two-Faced Panda Man embarks on a lonely journey to find the legendary master. His strength alone isn't enough. And so he wanders into the jungle with his two companions, a brown bear tyrant and a polar bear tyrant. The concrete jungle counts as a jungle, I guess. It's just a rehearsal, this is not a real set. Anyway, you three need to coexist peacefully in this jungle for now. Director, we just started this journey and we're already settling down in the jungle. What about finding the master? Don't worry, we'll get there. First we need a few good moments to get the audience to fall in love with Two-Faced Panda Man. This scene does exactly that. Hey, you three, can you try stacking yourselves top to bottom? Mr. Ben on top, Mr. Pan in the middle, and Mr. Mishka at the bottom? And strike a cute pose for the camera. This feels suspiciously familiar. That's the point. The more recognizable the scene is to the audience, the more they'll love it. Add in those three adorable goofballs and boom, instant crowd favorite. Director, with all due respect, but my face wound wasn't exactly good for acting cute. With both their ways of talking, Director, are you trying to kill me? Even one of them is enough to crush the life out of me. Director, I may not know much about filmmaking, but is this kind of scene really necessary to make the audience fall in love with the protagonist? Since the Two-Faced Panda Man is a martial hero, I think people are fighting for justice on the way should be something the audience would love, right? I know some kung fu and pressure point techniques, so action scenes shouldn't be a problem. No, you haven't even met the master or become his disciple yet, so where do you learn those moves? You can't shoot these action scenes until after you've actually trained under him. Director, having us shoot scenes where we're stuck together is still kinda. I see. Okay, I'll rewrite the scene later, but I'm still insisting on keeping the trees parts. Let's head back to Phaeton Heights and film the next scene. Mr. Ben, Mr. Mishka, I'll come visit again after I revise the script. Oh, okay. Miss Bell, Han, take care. Right, heading out now. See you. I'm fine, even though it was a wasted trip. Hey, at least we got some fresh air. Oh well, maybe the next scene will be better. So stupid. Alright, even though we didn't finish that last scene, here's how the story goes. The Two-Faced Panda Man spends some happy days with the other two bear tyrants. But in the end, he bids them farewells and continues his journey alone searching for the master. Huh? Why not bring those two along? Because the Two-Faced Panda Man is destined to be alone. He doesn't need companions. Long story short, after going through a whole bunch of ups and downs, he finally finds the secluded mountain and meets the master. Ooh, where's the master at? That's the turtle right in front of you. Huh? You know, turtle tyrants are just as hard to find as panda tyrants, so we had to make do with a wild turtle for now. Or sync up the leg movements and pose to make them talk. Anyway, the lonely Two-Faced Panda Man begins intense training with the master, trying to overcome his curse of turning back into a panda tyrant whenever he touches cold water, fighting hard to shed that Two-Faced identity. Sorry, director, I don't think I can be in this movie after all. Huh? Why? The Panda Tyrant doesn't need a turtle master to learn Kung Fu. Panda Tyrants have thick skin and tough flesh. We don't make a big fuss about water being hot or cold, and we definitely don't dream of becoming human by pouring hot water on ourselves or through any other means. Not all Panda Tyrants love drinking natural fuel. Panda Tyrants are omnivores, and more importantly, Panda Tyrants have never loners. I want friends by my side, and right now I have them. No offense, but I can't be in your mood. Panda Tyrants are going to be shown to all here to should be our story, not some made-up fantasy treated up. What nonsense are you talking about? Art isn't the same as real life, and making a movie that will go down in history. If I just stick to reality, what's the appeal in that? But that so-called movie plot of yours is just a mishmash of old movies, isn't it? Ugh. It's a mix of every trope out there, just taking shortcuts and chasing clout for the sake of going viral. So, but that's none of you actors' businesses anyway. No, after hearing what you said, I'm even more convinced that my choice was right. I don't want to be someone else's or in any of your imagined Panda Tyrant stories. I've got my own story to tell. Sure, I'm just a cook and my techniques may not match my fellow disciples, but this is still my story. The story of Panda Tyrant. Sorry, director, but I have to ask you to. Good thing we haven't signed any official contracts yet. We can still part ways with no hard feelings. Tish, fine, forget it. In a city as big as New York, I'm sure I'll find plenty of both Panda Tyrants and Turtle Tyrants around. Director Blake walked off, muttering to himself and lugging his gear, leaving Senior Eagle and you standing there lost in thought. Sorry about that, Junior Bell. I dragged you into one heck of a mess. You were super cool just now, Senior Eagle. Oh, come on, stop saying that. You're making me blush. Let's head back to Swabian Temple. Say, as a retail store manager, would you share your excellent opinion? Do you think you'll ever see a movie about Panda Tyrants that's free from all the stereotypes and made-up nonsense? Of course. Aha, if you say so, then I believe it. One day everyone in New York will see it. The Panda Tyrant is never alone. He's always rolling with his awesome crew. Yay, did it. Come to think of it, Senior Fufu must have had it rough filming that movie. All directors like that? Alright, I'll make your favorite char siu bao for dinner tonight. And of course, you're getting some too. You're like, Illusion's pretty. Illusion's pretty.
System message. Maintenance of the HDD database is complete. Redundant data cleanup progress is at 99.8%. Connection testing is now available.
Finally! If I hadn't seen Signorino sighing at the electricity bill lately, I really would have thought Fairy had just been asleep these past few days.
Did Berries help you run a new connection test with the HDD?
Screening redundant data. Screening complete. Current cleanup progress, 85.1%.
Huh? I could have sworn it just said the redundant data was nearly cleared. So why is it that after the connection test it suddenly... No way this was my fault, right?
Based on current data, it appears the recent actions of the creator have caused ether activity fluctuations in Hollow 0 and the 6 Great Hollows. Some of the HDD's calculation data from these hollows has become invalid. During the connection test, the system automatically recalculated everything, resulting in redundant data buildup.
This explanation sounds much more reasonable than me secretly stuffing redundant data into the HDD system. Oh, what a tragic setback for a proxy. Well, alright then, Wise. Let's do something else first. And with Gilded Karate coming up soon, there shouldn't be anything urgent, so we still have a bit of time to relax.
Careful, Belle. You're gonna jinx us. And just like that, my point is proven. Something always pops up when you say that.
It's Jane calling.
Jane?
Good morning, managers. Are you two still in Wi-Fi these days?
I have no memory of ever telling you we were in Wi-Fi, but yes, Belle and I are still staying at Swabian Temple.
Oh dear. Looks like my timing couldn't be worse.
Jane, you are our VVIP member at the video store. You don't have to be shy with us. Just say what you need.
Alright then, I'll keep it short. If it works for you two, I'll stop by the video store tomorrow night. I have a special commission, issued by a certain rapidly rising individual from public security, and it needs to be delivered to Phaeton. It's a special case, so I'll need you both to coordinate quickly.
Why are you speaking so bluntly? Mentioning our identities out of the blue? Faith in this? Public security that?
I understand your concerns. To be honest, the client didn't tell me the reason for commissioning you two directly either. But with Gilded Carrot Day coming up, there's been a string of intelligent construct citizens suddenly losing control throughout the city, so things really are urgent. And the client suspects it might be connected to some kind of illegal intelligent entity.
So PubSec is after an intelligent entity suspect. Hold on. Didn't Fairy detect an intelligent data entity in Lockspring? Could they be related?
You meet Bryce's eyes.
I was hoping we could keep playing our roles as video store managers and loyal customer a little longer. Who would have guessed that we'd end up talking about our other work so quickly?
Master, I've detected mentions of intelligent entity and intelligent constructs in your conversation. I've compiled the relevant data for you. Would you like to read it now? Check out Fairy's info. Please select the information you'd like to review. What's an intelligent entity? Intelligent entity, also known as intelligent data construct or artificial intelligence, are, by standard definitions, intelligent units that exist in cyberspace in the form of data. What happened to Fairy just now? Did she lag? Running diagnostics. Issue identified as signal interference caused by memory corruption. Interference cleared. I've gathered the following supplemental information regarding identity authentication of intelligent entities. Intelligent entities can apply to undergo the forbidden fruit test with their logic cores. As long as they pass the test, they will be officially recognized by the city administration and be granted the same autonomy as other citizens. And you're among them, Fairy? Reminder, the forbidden fruit test is only designed for ordinary intelligent entities and simply does not apply to your AI assistant. Would you like me to look up anything else, Master? Yes. Please select the information you'd like to review. What's an intelligent construct? General terms, an intelligent construct refers to a humanoid machine equipped with a logic core that has passed the forbidden fruit test. They are officially recognized as construct citizens of New Era. Under normal circumstances, they can be simply referred to as a construct citizen. Got it, just like Billy and the others. Affirmative, the agent's master has worked with public security officer Team E, Bonnier, Billy, and others. All fall under the category of intelligent constructs or construct citizens, if you will. Would you like me to look up anything else, Master? No. This is basically common knowledge in New Era. There's no room for any misinterpretation, is there? Affirmative. The relevant information has been brought under rarely used documents for you. The moment Fairy stops talking, Senior Fuku's voice comes from outside the door.
Juniors, why are you two holed up in your room again? I've got something fun to share with you. Good morning, Senior Fufu. What's the fun news? Shifu said that because of Xiaoguang, this year's lighting ceremony will be held at Phylum Heights. Instead of having Bangbu light the year light like before, this year's organizers want to invite us as guests to do it with our mystic techniques. And rumor has it, Cersei is making her comeback at this very ceremony. I've never seen her perform live before.
Cersei? But she retired years ago.
I know, right? So, even though it's just a rumor, I'm super excited! Anyway, with something this big going down, there's no way I'm not bringing my precious juniors along. I came today to invite you both to light up the year light together! After all, the lighting ceremony's being broadcast citywide, so we need to practice! You guys don't have anything else going on, right?
Thanks for thinking of us, Senior Fufu. Wise and I didn't really have anything special going on, but an important commission came in just now. We've got to head back to 6th Street.
Do you really have to go back? When will you return? Every Gilded Carrot Day, Junior Yinhu always shows off his cooking skills. He even said that since you two are here this year, he'd add a couple extra dishes. It's not that I'm craving the food. I'm just feeling sorry for you two. Judging by your faces, you're not changing your minds. But if you finish the commission early, be sure to come back to Swabian Temple around Gilded Carrot Day. Otherwise, you'll miss out on the lucky money from Shifu and all your seniors.
Wait, so
But
actually,
I heard the lucky money in Wi-Fi usually amounts to only a few dozen Denny's.
Junior Wise, you already looked into it beforehand?
Yeah, I guess I did think that's all for the. Pack up your stuff and head back to 6th Street with Wise, only to get across by 18 the second you walk in. After promising over and over that you would run the video store properly and wouldn't just disappear for ages, you go back into your room to change out your green stuff at the Disciple uniform. You quickly pack your things and rush back to the workshop only to find that Wise and Fairy are already inside. Everything seems to have gone back to the way it was before heading to Wifey Peninsula.
Progress update. Maintenance on the HDD system database is complete. Redundant data cleanup is at 87.4%.
Huh? Why do I feel like the cleanup progress is a bit stuck compared to when we were at Swabian Temple?
Notification. Unknown data interference detected. Cleanup progress is slower than expected. Background processing is recommended. To accelerate the process, consider activating full force mode.
What's full force mode?
In full force mode, all of my computing power is routed into a single dedicated thread. During that time, processing speed increases by 120%. Power and data usage will spike by 200%, and nearby users may experience some network disruption.
Then let's just run it in the background.
Transferred to background processing. During processing, I will plan your schedule. Based on past travel records from Master and Second Assistant, I have generated the following recommendations.
At some point, 18 pushed open the workshop door and was patiently waiting off to the side, trip planning to unfold. As the guilty shop owner, you must hear out what the employee taking care of the shop has to say first. Master, if you're free, could you help me drop off this video at 404 on the corner?
Of course. A good manager's gotta do what a good manager's gotta do. Just hand me the tape. I'll go right away.
Thank you, Master. After handing a musical videotape to you, 18 leaves satisfied.
Looks like Belle's schedule is booked up before Jane arrives. In that case, Fairy, mind generating an exclusive itinerary just for the assistant manager?
Roger that. Evaluating transportation options, event appeal, and other variables to generate a new plan. Confirm plan. 404 Lighthouse.
What? So my destination is the same as Belle's? Fairy, we don't do that whole absolute fairness thing in our family.
During routine information filtering, I noticed a rise in online posts mentioning 404 live music and Angels of Delusion. It was a reasonable conclusion.
So when you said you were busy, you were actually keeping tabs on that little idol group from 404. I haven't seen a single update about them since last time.
Negative. The strongest AI assistant in New Eridu remains fully dedicated to the Master's commissions and has never been negligent.
I was only kidding. But Fairy, you heard it too, right? Public security thinks an illegal intelligent entity is behind the recent incidents. So stay sharp, okay? Don't let them mistake you for one.
way too cautious. Fairy's always careful, and we've already checked in with Chingy, so there shouldn't be any problem. That commission, it's probably just because they need Fairy's help, right? Besides, I think Fairy's recommendation is pretty good. Since we're free anyway, why don't we drop the tape 18 brought over off at 404 and check the place out while we're there?
Yay, let's tune into Encore and Oak. Take the field that 18 asked him to bring to 404 and head out with Whites. Really a rude, unfamiliar destination.
I was getting used to seeing 404 always empty. Never thought they'd manage to open before Gilded Carrot Day.
If we go now, do you think we'll run into Suna and the others?
Maybe. I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing them perform on stage.
Hey, all the dialogues finished. Hey, first time going to 404. This is nice. Does remind me a bit of Pochi the Rock though. Oh, it's you two. You're friends of the Angels of Delusion, the managers of the video store on the corner, right? He came for a walk and to drop off some tapes. Ah, that was quick. I thought it'd take a while. After all, that little bamboo in the shop looked like it was really struggling when it was digging through those videotapes. The manager's back now. Either way, thanks for your patronage. Well then, thanks for the delivery, manager. According to 404's operating hours, we don't have any shows on at this time, so I'm afraid we can't offer you any more services. Alright, if you're looking for Sun and the others, go ahead. Head down the stairs and you get to the drink stand and performance area. Want me to show you the way? Nah, we'll head down ourselves.
Belle? Let's check out what's going on downstairs.
Over here's the drink stand and rest area. This place is so hidden away, but it's a whole different world once you go downstairs.
Doesn't seem like we picked the best time to stop by, Belle. It's pretty quiet when there are no shows. Looks like Perry's recommendation wasn't so hot. So should we head back for today? Hold on, do I hear someone singing? It sounds like it's coming from that studio.
Turn heartbeats into tempo.
Is that Nangong's voice?
Make every step feel right as we go. La 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 la. Get the music back. No can do. It's almost Gilded Carrot Day. As they say, practice makes perfect.
What the hell is this? What the hell? Full of ice.
Apologies, manager. I'm so sorry
Yeah,
if I
my
had...
bad.
No worries.
I found those records you were talking about. Oh. Well now, who exactly do we have here?
Sorry, managers. Letting you see things this chaotic is totally my failure as the leader of Angels of Delusion. That's right, Nangong. It was your failure. Ahem. As compensation, allow us to offer you 2 extremely sought-after tickets to the Gilded Carrot Day special show for the Delulus. This will be Angels of Delusion's first live performance, and tickets are practically impossible to get right now. That's right, impossible to get. Even though we, Angels of Delusion, are hosting the show, we can't give out tickets as we please. But since what happened just now was our fault, we'll be sure to have tickets sent to you later.
Really? Then my brother and I will gladly accept your kindness. It's the performance on the night of Gilded Carrot Day, right?
Well, you just naturally slipped into full-on holiday mode. But we still got that thing we were asked to handle.
Ah, so manager also has other business to attend to.
Yeah, we've still got some stuff to take care of. So we might not be able to make it on the night of Gilded Carrot Day.
The ghost fleed in an instant.
Aw, our tickets were returned so fast.
I knew it. Bragging about how our tickets are impossible to get wasn't gonna work at all. Nobody wants them, even though they're free. I knew Nangong's lies never hold up long, but not this quick. Nothing we can do, I guess. We can't hold up the manager's work. Oh man, what do we do?
Hold on. If things go smoothly, we should be able to wrap it up before Gilded Carrot Day. Maybe we can still make it to the show, right?
Why did he just give in like that? What am I even supposed to say now? Since Wise is all for it, we'll definitely try our best to make it.
How nice! Now your show's one step closer to being impossible to get.
I've been wondering, is this their instructor? She looks a bit like someone I know. But if it really was Lady Cersei, how could everyone stay so calm? Never mind. I'll just pretend it's a coincidence.
Ah, right. I forgot. Miss Cecilia hasn't met you guys yet. This is Belle, and this is Wise. They run the video store down the street called Random Play. They've helped us out before, and their store's doing pretty well too. The number of visitors they get just barely surpasses what we get on our fan page. Nangong! That's a little rude.
Ahem. Wise and I have been away, so the Bamboo have been running the video store, and yeah, business slowed down. But does that still slightly surpass your online page?
Turns out everyone here is equally rude.
It's fine, really. Belle and Wise already know what we're like.
So, can a barely noticed group like us with fewer fans than a niche video store seriously host a show?
Niche video store, huh? I'm not sure whether that's supposed to compliment our taste or insult it, but for the record, we have plenty of members.
That's right. And our members trust us a lot. One loyal member even topped up 500,000 dennies for us once.
500,000 dennies? Oh, with that kind of money, we could finish all the stage setup and promo materials for the show. All of that would only cost 500,000 dennies. Well, we didn't even add any costumes or promotion. It's the only way we can save money.
If ticket sales go smoothly, the funds for preparing the show shouldn't be a problem, right?
But will our tickets really sell? Just like Nangong mentioned, this is our first ever in-person performance. If we fail, Angels of Delusion will be stuck on our online page, posting videos every day while counting a handful of views. I don't want that!
Suna, pull yourself together. Your new song's pretty much done, right? Let's give it a listen. Maybe the manager can offer some feedback too?
My brother and I probably can't offer much good advice when it comes to music, but we're totally interested in hearing Suna's work. Could we have the honor of hearing the demo?
That song? It's still just an early draft.
Aw, but it's so good! Nangong didn't even get through the whole song.
Suna, let us listen. Oh, okay. I need to make some preparations. I can't embarrass myself in front of the manager. Miss Cecilia, could you take a listen to this part for me?
Cecilia leads Suna over to the side of the stage for some questions. Suna was the concerned one, but now Arya also looks uncertain.
Suna's still getting ready. Nangong and Arya seem to be chatting about something. I'll go listen to them.
Ooh, this is a pretty nice area. Also, this freaking big. Holy shit, this is big. Can I go up on stage? I can. Mrs. Celia, listen to this. Ease up the rhythm a bit.
We've already made it this far. You two can't back down now. Besides, this is advice from the wishing sprite we're talking about.
Oh, the Wishing Sprite event.
I'm really looking forward to finishing the show with everyone. It's just, I'm a little worried. Huh? Manager?
Arya, you seemed a bit troubled just now. Is there anything I could help you with? After all, as the manager, I've played a huge part in Random Play's business. So when it comes to sales, I guess that makes me your senior, Arya.
Says the manager who's never worked the front desk and leaves the tape sorting and restocking to me. And if we're talking about why business has been slow lately, you really owe 18 an apology, Belle.
Wow. I always thought the little issues Angels of Delusion had were just because the three of us spent so much time together. Cause, you know, a little friction is hard to avoid. But now that I see it, a duo doesn't seem all that harmonious either.
It's not that we don't get along. It's just that Suna and I, need some encouragement from time to time.
Alright. Well, since the manager's trying so hard to help, why don't you just tell them what you're worried about, Arya?
Honestly, it's just that we've never performed in front of a live audience before. We've only ever posted videos online. A live performance means being up close with our fans. Just like this. Face to face, seeing each other clearly.
Arya, you look so pretty. You're made for being on stage. Is it just stage fright since you've never done a live show before?
No, I'm not that great. What I mean is, sometimes I really do doubt whether I'm someone who can stand on stage in front of everyone.
Arya!
I'm just overthinking it.
Oh, please! If even you don't have the confidence to get up on stage, what's poor Suna supposed to do? After all, even if no one's seen you in person, everyone's heard your voice.
Now that you mention it, ever since I first met you all, I've had this feeling that Arya's voice sounded familiar.
sounds like that singer who used to be the talk of the whole city, right?
You meet Wise's eyes and you can tell he's thinking the same thing. Miss Cecilia's face, Arya's voice. There's a train of Cersei involved. Is that really just a coincidence? Arya doesn't look encouraged by those words at all.
That was a long time ago. And back then, I wasn't even...
Suna's voice comes from the microphone nearby.
Anyway, let's go see how Suna's doing. I really want to hear the rest of that song.
Just listening might be a bit boring. How about joining in, manager? Get into the rhythm, hit the right beats, and you feel the pulse of the song. Try cheering Suna on with the biggest fan. It'll be fun, trust me. Yeah, that's right. But this song's still a draft right now, manager. If you got any thoughts and suggestions, remember to tell me, okay? I want to carefully polish and perfect this song with everyone. That sounds great. So, manager, what do you say? Alright, let me give it a try. Oh, rhythm game? Let's talk about screen calibration. Scrolling note blocks will appear in the horizontal bar area when the note block overlaps the judgment frame. Press X to complete adjustment. Press 5 times to complete screen calibration. Once screen calibration is complete, you can proceed to the next circular shot. Next up is audio calibration. This step requires game audio to be enabled. Wire headphones are required for the best experience. Yay! Next up, a looping audio track will play. When you hear the fourth drum beat, press X to complete a judgment. Audio calibration is complete after 5 successful hits. Let's give it a try. Looks like Suna and the others are ready. Manager, how about we show her some support? Sure. During the live stream, follow the music's rhythm and hit the corresponding keys when no blocks move to the judgment area. Hit the right note to boost your performance completion rate. Press any button on the left side of the controller to hit the left note. Press any button on the right side of the controller to hit the right rhythm.
Falling into Delusion Field!
Okay, interesting. Thanks for sharing, manager, but it still feels like something is missing from the song. Is it the rhythm or is it the melody? Something off with both. I can't quite put my finger on it. Give me a moment, Suna. Let me sort through this. I need to think on it too. Okay then, if you have any ideas, make sure you tell me. The 3 angels of delusion scatter, each mulling over that melody. The little angels aren't huddled together. Looks like they each have their own ideas and don't want to disturb each other's flow. Sitting trying to puzzle through these things alone probably won't work out too well either, huh? Yeah, at a time like this, my interference isn't quite appropriate. I wouldn't want them mistaking my suggestion for instructions. But manager, if you're not too busy, could you stay for a bit longer and help lead the sound on? Your input could really help them sort through their thoughts and ideas. Sure, I'll go right now. What a headache. Manager, since you're here too, how about you help us brainstorm some ideas for Suna? The truth is, when it comes to arranging music, I know nothing. While we are talking about the overall vibe, maybe I can help with that. No, I think we need to focus on the arrangement first. Alright, then let's think about the kind of performance you want to present. Actually, while Suna was performing, I was already thinking about the choreography for the song. Positioning, holding hands, flowing wave-like movements. I want to express the emotions from Suna's position through genre dance, but it still feels like something's missing. How about you tell me what you heard in that piece just now? Ordinary but vibrant everyday life. Yeah, same. It's like a brook shimmering under the moonlight. Not a bad melody at all. After listening to it, it feels like it's still missing something. So how about we keep this vibe going and show the pull of your audience attention? A few bouncing skips. Skipping, huh? I get what you're saying, manager. You mean a certain key point sports livelier moves would suit us better than the usual style, right? So when it comes to arranging the melody, I guess it's similar. Ah, I've got it. Thanks, manager. After the discussion just now, count me as a hardcore supporter of your taste in music from today on. Should I say thanks? Thanks, I guess. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Manager, you heard it too, right? Suna's new song for Gilded Carrot Day is so good. But as the finisher for her debut show, we definitely need some polish. I don't have any solid ideas yet, so could you help me brainstorm? So, where should we start? Oh, and manager, when you hear the names Angels of Delusion, what kind of performance would you expect? Eccentric, lively, and imaginary. Ooh, I love the way you put it. You're right, you're the Angels of Delusion, and the world we show our audience should totally have that dreamy vibe to it. Don't get me wrong, I love the vibe of Suna's composition, strumming her guitar and just letting the story flow. While finale can't be complete without that taste of dreamy delusion. But besides expressing our own Angels of Delusion style through the song, we also got to consider Gilded Carrot Day. What kind of topics would go well with the crowd showing up at 4 on Gilded Carrot Day night? A night of reunion, family gathered together, hearts racing, hopes and aspiration before the big season. Noticed it too, right, manager? A lot of our daily rules are pretty unique. What they're all looking for Gilded Carrot Day isn't exactly typical either. Actually, it's like a mutual understanding, you know? As our dear composer and solo Angels of Delusion. Suna's pretty too. Sure, she usually seems all sweet and gentle, always getting shy. I also heard her say when I get nervous, I just want to find a crack in the ground and shout the entire audience in there. That totally freaked me out back then. Not sure if it's cause she's nervous for our debut, but from what I can tell, Suna hasn't let her usual style shine through in this song. That's cute. It's your debut, you guys should show the world your unique style. That's exactly what I was thinking. Honestly, without you backing me up, I wouldn't have the guts to tell Suna. Anyway, thanks for the talk, manager. As Angels of Delusion, we don't want to clip our own wings, even if that's what we are playing. Even if what we're playing is a discordant mood, that's what I'll tell Suna. Okay, maybe that's a little too dramatic. Suna's song probably won't be too that out there. As long as it's something you all vibe with, it's guaranteed to be good. Manager, good thing you're here. I wanted to ask, what do you think? Anything in that song just now we could tweak or polish? But I mainly handle the composition, so if you've got feedback on other stuff, manager, it might be a bit hard for me to wrap my head around. Could you tell me your inspirations for the composition? Of course. My original idea was to write a slice of life kind of song, one that captures those ordinary yet bright moments when Angels of Delusions go through. But it's written right now. It's a bit too plain, like it doesn't grab the audience's attention at all. Everyday life is meant to be plain and simple. How about we highlight the bright moments of everyday life? Bright moments of everyday life? True, all kinds of emotions ripple through. Even our ordinary everyday life, like dipping your hand in the stream and feeling the occasional nibble of a curious little fish. How do I get the audience to resonate with that? The rhythm. I can add some little adjustments to the original rhythm, making it more lively and let the audience feel the pulse beneath the call. Thanks for the tip, manager. Inspiration has struck. Seems like you have a plan now. I won't keep it in. Langong Aria, thanks to the manager's help, I've got ideas for the revisions. No big changes, mostly just tweaking the rhythm and flow. What about you two? If you got ideas, come on, spill it right now, all of it. From my perspective, the melody before was nice and all, but I felt like it was missing some bounce, you know. Considering we got choreography and rehearsals to go through, things might feel a little flat overall. Oh, I get what you mean. What about you, Aria? I think you must have toned down your own style in the songs so the performance will go smoothly and the songs will click with more people. But as the Angels of Delusion, you're basically don't have any delusion dreaming vibes in a song so pivotal for us. Really? But, Nankong, you're looking at me like I'm some scaredy cat again, aren't you? But I'm not backing down. I hear you and Arya loud and clear. But once we rearrange it, the cheering is gonna get way more complicated. Manager, wanna try it with my biggest fan in me? Alright, let's give it a shot. During the live stream, when a large green note appears, press buttons on both sides simultaneously.
Falling into Delusion Field.
So down below is just the same.
Manager, your cheering lines up perfectly with Suna's beat. Maybe next time you could join Suna for my vocal class?
So you're the vocal coach for Angels of Delusion. I'm definitely sneaking into one of your lessons.
Always welcome. So, what about the other manager? What do you think of Suna's song?
I may not know much about music, but from what I've heard so far, it filled me with hope. So, I'm sure it's a great one.
Thank you for saying that. But, manager, are you sure you're not good with music? Because honestly, my biggest dream is to write songs that bring hope.
Really? I'm honored to hear it.
Nice work, Suna. If you can talk like this while selling tickets, there's no way people won't buy them.
Gong, I'm being sincere.
I can back that up. Suna said the same thing to me, so it looks like you really are her kindred spirit, manager.
All right, everyone loves Suna's song. And if we want more people to hear it, we should start thinking about the Gilded Carrot Day performance.
Suna just said that we'll need about 500,000 dennies to prepare for the show, right? If I'm not mistaken, the lottery ticket I bought is about to be drawn. And the top prize is something like 500,000 dennies. What if?
What if you happen to hit the jackpot? Then you'd have an extra 500,000 dennies in your account. But that doesn't help with our performance budget at all. Gong, you fool! I know you've always been super lucky, but how can you still be bragging about it at a time like this?
Suna is right.
I feel like Nangong meant she'd spend the winnings on the show, but Suna isn't picking up on the hint at all. It's okay. We've still got all the tickets.
It's gonna take a while to sell all of them. But I just asked the Wishing Sprite. It recommended a holo commission to me, and the commission fee happens to be 500,000 dennies.
Wait.
The Wishing Sprite? Arya's mentioned that a few times. Totally sounds like the kind of fairy tale a little girl would believe in. Still, entering the Hollow is no joke. And fairy tales won't save your skin from ethereals. I'd better dig deeper if I get the chance.
But that's your commission reward. If I take the commission, Nanggong and Suna can handle the prep work I was supposed to do. Then the reward should count as the whole group's funds, right? And when I'm back from the commission, you should be finished with the prep work, and we can all go out and sell tickets together. Doesn't that sound super reasonable?
That actually does make a lot of sense.
Arya, you just happened to get a 500,000 Denny commission? Did the client say which hollow you need to go to?
Let me see. It's pretty far. We're heading to Lemnian Hollow. Let's meet up in Phylum Heights tomorrow evening. I'll look up the route.
Arya, I want to go with you.
Huh?
I heard there's a shop called Yum Chasin in Phylum Heights. The desserts there are really unique. I want to try some.
Since when did you get this fixated on food? Weren't you worrying a few days ago that your face looked round on camera?
Arya, you think my face is too round, so you won't take me out for dessert.
No. You're the one who said that.
Poor Suna. Abandoned by Arya.
I like the
I know.
chemistry.
Now is not the time to make things worse.
So are you taking me to Phylum Heights or not?
I never said I wouldn't take you. We've done simple hollow commissions together before, haven't we? It's always best to have someone watching your back. I just thought, if we both go, all the ticket sale prep will end up on Nanggong alone. Can she really manage it by herself?
Don't worry, I'll help out too.
Perfect. Suna and Arya take the commission while Miss Cecilia and I handle the show prep and tickets. When both sides are done, the three of us will head out together.
Yeah, some of the tickets need to be handed to our friends, and the rest we'll have to find a way to sell. Time's pretty tight.
Since tomorrow's plans are all set, should we all get back to practice for today?
Okay!
They use a corner to practice on your own. Looks like Cecilia has something to say.
Managers, there's something I need to ask you. Could you come with me for a moment?
Oh no, what dark and evil secret is she hiding?
Managers, there's something I'd like to ask of you both.
There's no need to be polite, Ms. Cecilia. Just tell us what you need. Wise and I would be happy to help.
Right. It's just, when Belle and I say we don't know much about music, we're not being modest at all.
You two are being too humble. But what I want to talk about actually has nothing to do with music. It's about the wishing sprite Arya mentioned earlier. It seems to be some kind of a strange, intelligent entity. Ever since I met Angels of Delusion, Arya has often asked it for advice whenever something happens. Arya is very sincere and trusting by nature, so I worry she might put blind faith in that wishing sprite. But with the upcoming performance and some other matters, I haven't really been in a position to ask her about it.
When it comes to intelligent entities, Wise and I know our stuff. Just leave it to us. Another intelligent entity issue. Public security is investigating one too. What are the odds?
Great. Thank you so much. If you ever need anything, feel free to ask me for help.
Still mulling over Cecilia's words, you hear the notification from her phone. She takes one look at the message and frowns.
Sorry, I need to step away for a moment. I'll leave the wishing sprite to you two then. If you have other questions for me, we can talk later, alright?
Cecilia blinks. You've only met her once, yet sometimes it feels as if she can see straight through people. So is she really that former superstar or not?
Belle, maybe you should ask the angels about the wishing sprite. You are the one they're most comfortable opening up to. I can head back and discuss it with Fairy as well.
You just want to go home early because you were traveling from Wi-Fi this morning and then went out again this afternoon. Fine, you can head back first.
Just like that, Weiss hits off.
Arya's right over there. Wait, maybe I shouldn't go straight to her. Better check with Nangong and Suna first.
Are there multiple music? Oh, the inside and the outside.
What do we do? What do we do? Relax. If you get too nervous, then pretend everyone in the audience is like those spectators we borrowed last time to fill the frame during filming.
You can't say that! Hefri Delulu is a precious listener to us!
If you go off key on stage because you're too nervous, it'll only make our precious Delulus even more disappointed.
Oh, forget it. I'm going to ask Arya.
I'm afraid asking Arya won't help you much. She never goes off key. Time for a confidential Angels of Delusion meeting. If you're not part of the group yet, you're not allowed to sneak over and eavesdrop.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I wanted to ask about the commission. Does Arya chat with the Wishing Sprite often?
Oh, that's what you mean. I thought you were here to sign up to join Angels of Delusion. All right. I'll stop teasing you. Arya's connection with the Wishing Sprite, it goes back to when we were trainees at that agency, with Suna writing songs for us behind the scenes. Ever since then, whenever Arya ran into trouble, she would go to it for advice.
Oh, I remember. It was pretty reliable. Its advice always sounded a bit vague, but it did help Arya make several important decisions. Like... don't know. That's something only Arya herself can talk about.
I thought it was just the client's ID, but now it sounds more like some kind of AI assistant. Have you guys ever asked it for advice?
Let me think. When was the last time the super confident, super amazing Nongong ever humbly asked for advice? Or actually listened to someone else's opinion?
That would be when Miss Cecilia pointed out my pitch issues just now.
That one doesn't count!
Fine. I just find it a bit strange to ask some unfamiliar intelligent entity for advice on important matters. But Arya seems to get along really well with it. Miss Cecilia probably heard about that commission and worried Arya might trust the Wishing Sprite too blindly. So she asked you two to look into it, right?
Huh? No way. Then why wouldn't Miss Cecilia just ask Arya herself?
Because the two of them seem to be lacking mutual honesty. Unfortunately for the both of them, they forgot about Suna's virtue.
My virtue? I guess I am pretty honest.
Yup. If you ask me, I'd say that up to now, the Wishing Sprite has been a dependable guide for Arya. Like a friend who points her in the right direction.
But its taste in music is pretty mediocre.
Thanks once again for your honesty, Suna. If you're curious about the Wishing Sprite manager, you can ask Arya. She's always happy to tell people about that friend of hers. As for the commission, Arya and Suna may look small, but their teamwork is solid, and regular ethereals can't touch them. That's why I'm not worried.
I see. I think I understand now. Thanks for letting me know. I don't see Arya around. Did she go upstairs?
How much time left to get those moves down? Stop freaking me out.
Audience. Performance. Gilded Carrot Day. This is really important for Angels of Delusion. But the stage and the audience area, they're so close. Manager, Sorry, I was spacing out thinking about the performance. You know, it's our first time standing right in front of a live audience. You wanted to talk to me? Is there anything I can help you with?
No. It's just, you mentioned getting a commission from the Wishing Sprite, and I got a little curious. Hollows are dangerous places. Aria, are you sure this commission is legit?
Oh, so that's what you were worried about. I actually Suna, Nangong, and I often take on some simple hollow commissions. Since our page didn't get many views, and our album only sold a few copies, we had to find other ways to earn dennies if we wanted to keep making music. And the Wishing Sprite's advice has always been reliable, so I'm sure we'll earn the commission fee smoothly this time as well.
Does it advise you a lot?
Yes, it does! The Wishing Sprite is a good friend, a gift new Eridu gave me. If you don't believe me, manager, listen to this.
On the lighthouse with nothing but reeds, the lost constructor once asked the Wishing Sprite.
Wishing Sprite. I've got a chance
It is a
to
robot
let all
form,
of New Eridu hear my
isn't it?
singing, but I can't reveal my name.
What do you want New Eridu to hear more? Your name or your voice?
My voice, of course.
Then there's nothing to hesitate about.
It'd been quite all along bustling thus a hesitant constructor once asked the Wishing Sprite.
Wishing Sprite. A girl invited me to join her group. But if I join, I'll have to do more than just sing.
There is no evidence that a song's impact is diminished by the performance that accompanies it.
Oh, you're right. I want to give it a try with them. I know we can bring joyful delusions to everyone.
Yes, the three only her left a disappointed constructor once asked the Wishing Sprite.
Wishing Sprite.
Now she's in
So
human
many
form.
videos, but it feels like no one listens to our songs or notices our performances.
Analysis. Online distribution is affected by many factors. Scans show your account's network environment is no different from the rest of New Eridu. And for now, there are no effective ways to optimize it.
Huh? I know that.
Hearing is a sensory channel that living beings cannot willingly shut off. And it depends only on the medium and the distance between the sound and the listener.
You mean go to the listeners in person and sing for them? But how can I? Like this. Alright, I'll try harder. And if that day really comes, will you come see my performance, Wishing Sprite?
Huge stretch of silence. Wait, what? Aria played only a few recordings and you finished listening to them in no time.
So the Wishing Sprite is actually a gently guiding friend. Though that tone does sound a little familiar. But an intelligent entity this kind and patient can't possibly be the one public security is after, right? No. Stay alert. The intelligent entity that's driving constructs out of control might be exactly the type that's good at pretending to be harmless. But there's no evidence right now. Jumping to conclusions will only cloud my judgment.
See? The Wishing Sprite really is a good, reliable friend. Every time I listen to it, I feel a little more confident.
Right. It really does seem friendly. I'd probably trust it too. But since it's still a hollow commission, you and Suna need to be extra careful.
I know! Once I'm done with the commission, I'll focus fully on getting ready for Gilded Carrot Day. You'll come see us, right, manager?
That's all we have on the Wishing Sprite for now. But hey, at least Aria was super upfront about everything, so today wasn't a total bust. Better head back to talk with Weiss. so late? What is Evelyn doing here? Wow, everyone's just popping up. Is Astra here too? Should I go say hi? Without hesitating, you suddenly hear a notification sound from the phone. Well, what are you doing looking around the 404 entrance? You can already see even my right. What are you waiting for? Get over here. Well, I gotta be excited, right? Seeing a huge star, right? Such a smooth talker. I'm on a tight schedule here, so now's not the time to get messed around. Hurry over. I've got something seriously impressive to introduce you to. I guarantee you're going to be blown away. Really? I'll be right there. I'm shocked enough as it is. Okay, interesting. Good evening, manager. Perfect timing. On the way over, Miss Yao was wondering if we run into you. One can react to even striking move, but it shoves you straight into the car. Such an intense sense of affection.
Every time I come to 6th Street, I end up running into you, Belle. This must be fate.
Do you know each other?
I'm very close friends with Astra, but Ms. Cecilia, you and Astra know each other as well?
Sorry, as well doesn't quite apply here. I've known Miss Cecilia for a very, very long time. So long that back then, everyone called her by another name.
Astra.
Even someone as young as Belle must have heard it back then. Cersei.
So it really is you! I always felt you looked familiar, but I never dared to be sure. No wonder there's been all those rumors on internet lately about you making a comeback. Can I ask, why did you retire back then?
You know what? From my experience, every time I bump into the manager, something interesting and wonderful happens. The manager is a very reliable friend. She's the one who saved my performance last year on Gilded Carrot Day. Besides, she already knows the girls pretty well, right? Maybe she's the one who can help you untangle this knot in your heart. Why not give it a shot?
But honestly, it's not really a knot in my heart. Just a coward running away from their problems. The reason I retired is simple. I could no longer perform my songs. Maybe it was the PTSD from the Hollow disaster. And when facing my audience, in the wake of such a catastrophic calamity, I found it so hard to trust that my voice could actually heal them. I'm sorry, I think I got a bit off track there.
I see. So, what happened after that?
We found Aria. She stepped in as my vocal double and recorded for my last few shows. Anyway, without the Hollow disaster, none of it would have happened. But from the moment I made that decision, even if I still had a chance to be forgiven, that key is held only in Aria's hands. New Eridu does not need a disgraced singer who once used a vocal double, even if she was lucky enough not to be exposed. Nor does it need a coward who fled the stage, even if she was once praised far beyond what she deserved.
Well, if you ask me, instead of blaming yourself, you should be asking for her forgiveness. Now I have to go back and tell my dear friend that you rejected their invitation to the lighting ceremony. Am I hearing that right?
Yes.
All right then. I heard she's planning to approach that rising star Vesper as an alternative option. It's just, she's an actor who's an intelligent construct, and there have been several incidents lately of intelligent constructs losing control and injuring people.
Intelligent construct citizens losing control and injuring people? I've heard some things about it. Seems like it's connected to that intelligent entity suspect on the run, but I don't really know the details.
Whoa, so that's what's really going on. I knew you'd have all kinds of juicy gossip. Though, since the victims from those incidents have more or less recovered, and public security doesn't want to cause a panic right before Gilded Carrot Day, none of this has attracted much attention. Though I disagree with making any assumptions. As the host of the Yearlight ceremony, my friend is doing her best to rule out any possible risks. It's only natural for her to be cautious.
They wouldn't really take the singer off the program over such a vague reason, would they?
No, they wouldn't. After all, she's an extremely talented singer and an outstanding employee of Topps Entertainment. And you know how it is. These things always have to take the sponsor's opinion into account. All right, if you're not going to be there, there's no point stressing over it. It's getting late. Belle lives on this street. What about you, Cece? Should I take you home?
Wait. Manager, you'll keep this between us, right? Over the past few years, both my voice and appearance have changed a lot. Aria's wondered about it before, but I always brushed it off. I still haven't figured out how to tell her the truth. But no matter what, I want her to hear it from me.
Okay, I promise I won't tell Aria about this. And I believe that once you're ready, you'll tell her yourself. Oh, about that wishing sprite you were worried about. I listened to what it said to Aria, and it actually sounded like a pretty reliable friend. But I'll keep an eye on it.
Thank you, Belle. You really are dependable. No wonder Astra and the girls trust you so much.
Being escorted back to the new store by all three of them feels a bit excessive. The luxurious ride carrying a star-studded group rolls slowly through the narrow paths of 6th Street. Luckily, Evelyn's driving skills are flawless and you reach your destination in no time. That poor limo really had to work for it. How did that thing even fit, honestly? It's just so stupid. Like you have to squeeze down this tiny ass road. Alright.
Why are you back so late? It's almost time to meet Jane. I thought you were gearing up to join Angels of Delusion for their Gilded Carrot Day debut.
It's because you ditched me and ran off first, and now you're saying I'm late? But about the wishing sprite. Aria was actually very honest. I only took a little longer because I ran into Astra on my way back.
You ran into Astra?
A bit of time recounting everything twice. Cecilia, Aria, the Wishing Sprite, Astra, the Gilded Carrot Day ceremony, and the Gilded Carrot Day Yearlight ceremony. As expected, he ends up wearing the same expression Fairy gets when she's processing a detail of Fairy's expression.
I see. Looks like whatever happened back then will have to be settled by Cecilia and Aria on their own. But this wishing sprite, it almost sounds like...
You and Weiss both turn a suspicious gaze towards Fairy.
like a certain AI assistant.
Affirmative.
Wait, really?
What do you mean by affirmative?
Affirmative. Based on the speaking style in the conversation Master relayed, there is a decent probability that the wishing sprite is, in fact, an advanced intelligent data entity.
Alright. Fairy, so what you're saying is, powerful AIs all talk like that? Then, if the wishing sprite really is an advanced AI, do you have any relevant information? Any suspects?
Even if you don't have anything for now, with your capabilities, looking into it shouldn't be difficult, right?
Negative. As an AI assistant, I always abide by the law and strictly follow New Eridu Civil Code. I do not, and will not, condone the unauthorized acquisition of citizens' personal information, or the invasion of their privacy in any form.
What the hell?
That's quite an irrefutable privacy protection statement. If it hadn't come from Fairy, it might have sounded a little more convincing.
Yeah, why don't you tell that to the HDD's previous firewall program? But as master, I've decided to respect Fairy's choice.
All right then. As the assistant manager, I respect the manager's decision. But still, considering the high-level intelligence data entity Fairy sensed in Lockspring before, plus the wishing sprite and public security suspect, there's been a lot of unexpected situations involving intelligent entities lately. Is there even a connection between them? Or should we wait for Jane to get here and hear her out before we start analyzing?
Speaking of which, Fairy is being unusually strict about rules today. Could it be because a PubSec officer is visiting?
Here's something outside the door. Is she here? Sorry, customer, we're closed for the day.
Little guy, are you really gonna say no to your top VIP customer?
Oh, is she the one that topped up 50,000? I really can't remember.
Long time no see, managers. I already gave you the rundown over the phone. To spare you any surprises, the client asked me to stop by and introduce you to this friend.
What kind of friend would surprise my brother and me? Huh?
Oh. Okay. This public security officer looks nothing like Julie and Chinny or the others, and why did she come down from upstairs?
Are you two the owners of this place?
Huh?
Let's get down to business, Azia.
Huh? Oh!
The odd case specialist snaps up off a loop and face was facing around and looking around. And makes a phone call. Really, this new public security officer is a little scared of Jane. From a tyrant's point of view, shouldn't the food chain between these two be the other way around? Lol.
Sir, someone here apparently can't understand your very straightforward commission request. And that someone isn't me.
Greetings, Phaeton. I trust that Miss Jane Doe has already brought both my commission and my inept subordinate to you. Recently, there have been several incidents in the city where intelligent constructs have gone out of control and injured others. The culprit is suspected to be an unregistered illegal intelligent entity. A few days ago, an intelligent construct public security officer was taken over by viral code and delivered a criminal threat to me, declaring that this year will be an unprecedented lighting ceremony for New Eridu.
Oh no, I hope it wasn't seeing me.
But from what you've told us, there's no definite link between these incidents. So why merge them into a single investigation?
Good question. The construct citizens who lost control earlier had almost no connection to one another. But we discovered that while they were hijacked, they all displayed the same arrogant, mocking attitude, and their eyes showed an abnormal violet glow.
There are a lot of similarities among the victims. All right, you've convinced me. But this intelligent entity suspect's whole villain persona, why is it so on the nose?
Judging by its personality traits, that's true. But in terms of capability, its mobility far surpasses anything we've seen from past intelligent entities. After some complications, our tech team finally managed to track the suspect's whereabouts inside Lemnian Hollow. Given Wai-Fei's unusual circumstances, I need a proxy who understands both Lemnian Hollow and advanced intelligent entities. And you were the best fit.
Thanks for the briefing. But who are you exactly? We don't know your name or your title, and that doesn't seem to align with the citizen's right to be informed. And besides, that suspicious wishing sprite just recommended a Lemnian Hollow commission to Aria, and now we've received one too. That's yet another strange coincidence. Something is definitely off.
Exactly. As proxies, We're used to the other side keeping things vague. But since this commission comes from public security, that shouldn't be the case here.
According to regulations, I won't refuse a lawful request from a citizen. But for the sake of your sleep tonight, I suggest we discuss it when we meet. Gilded Carrot Day is just around the corner, and time is tight. I need you two to start the commission as soon as possible and help us locate or eliminate that intelligent entity. My subordinate will provide all necessary instructions and support. Thank you in advance for your cooperation in maintaining the city's order and assisting public security.
Mysterious client hangs up. The case is clear now. The case is clear enough now. Yet the client remains enigmatic, and before you can ask Jane anything, the case specialist suddenly lets out a stifled scream.
17 whole lines! He said 17 whole lines, all coming out of my phone! I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
The case specialist, who had just been volunteered to offer the necessary instructions and support, suddenly takes off running. Jane is left behind and, like the client earlier, she takes a deep breath.
That officer's subordinates tend to be a bit unconventional in their style. I've passed along the commission. I have other duties to attend to. So, I'll leave you managers and the case specialist with my wishes for a smooth job and hopefully a pleasant partnership.
Jane takes her leave.
Wow, what's this? And what's that?
Please don't touch anything.
Whoa. Is this whole house really just for the two of you?
Miss Public Security Officer, is there something wrong with our house? My brother and I always file our fire safety paperwork and business licenses on time.
Public Security Officer? Where?
Are you asking us?
What I mean is, why are the two of you occupying 5 whole rooms on this street? And why are there so many screens? But with that many rooms, you really do need all these screens to keep an eye on everything.
This case specialist. What is going on with her? She doesn't seem to think of herself as a public security officer at all.
Sorry, Miss Specialist. You've been wandering around our home for quite a while. Is there something else you wanted to say?
Well, here's the thing. As the case specialist responsible for this commission, I must confirm your level of cooperation and offer guidance you need. So, now, go make the best bed in the house ready for me. If the commission gets delayed, you two unregistered proxies won't be able to handle the consequences.
So, you're planning to stay at our place? It makes absolutely no sense, but for some reason, I'm not even surprised.
That might not be a good idea. We only have 2 bedrooms.
Please? I'm begging you. I actually grew up in the outer ring, drifting around most of my life. I've never even slept on a proper couch before. I finally managed to find a job on my own, only to be exploited by a terrifying evil boss, running around all day, and I don't even get time to eat a boiled egg. If even you two, the prince and princess of this grand estate, won't take me in, then I'll be left to sleep on the streets yet again.
Wait, hold on. This request... manager, it's up to you to decide.
You lock eyes with eyes in a fierce silent battle and end up losing. Looks like there's no other choice.
You make it sound so miserable. If there's really no other way... Cynthia, you can stay in my room tonight. I'll take my brother's room for tonight, and he can crash on the sofa for once, right?
That's fine. Like I said, the manager decides.
Thank you. You two kind souls.
So the room upstairs on the left is mine now? Then you two follow the plan we settled on and get some rest. The specialist will now retire to her own room.
Swiftly catch Cecilia before she can sprint upstairs and arrange an early departure time for tomorrow. For tonight, you'll rest in Wise's room. I hate the people from public security, so weird. When the roof animatic boss suddenly issues a commission with a subordinate who acts like some kind of drifter insists on staying at an innocent civilian's place. This is like something from a movie. That Cecilia's really suspicious. Well, do you think Jane might have gotten the wrong person? No way, he just got off the phone. Yeah, you're right. Something's odd. How long has she been lurking upstairs before she announced herself? How does she even know your room's on the left? Our home security equipment definitely needs an upgrade. Never thought there'd come a day where we'd be upgrading our home security systems because of PopSec. Still, it doesn't seem like she has any malicious intentions. It should be fine to let her stay the night. Well, okay, I think I'm gonna end my stream here for tonight. It was very entertaining. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. Wait, let me see how much polychromes I have. That's the need for it. I forgot. Not enough. Alright. Well, I'm gonna sleep now. Thanks for watching, everyone. See y'all next time for more Zenless. Bye.